Hello everyone and welcome back to Starmade. So, today I want to work on my next spaceship. So what I'm going to do is I have a reference image that I thought I could use to, just from like Google Images, that I wanted to use to make the design of this spaceship. Because I wasn't sure what to go with, so I figured I would just look and I looked up sci-fi spaceship, and I just wanted to see what kind of thing I would see, and I wanted to sort of just take some inspiration. So first thing I need to do is move the core anchor, because it is not where I want it for this ship. For this ship, the core anchor would have to be somewhat up here-ish. A little higher. And that's probably good. So we'll place that. Oh, sorry, I need to connect it to the computer. Where's the... There, that's it. Boom. So, then I just gotta clear all this out. It will be kind of annoying to shift it back and forth depending on design, but that's fine, because I want this to be a cool ship. So, oh, I'm down here. Whoops. Don't want to be down here, actually. Let's go right into the ship computer. Place order. Create new design. What should we call it? I don't know. I always struggle with ship names. Isn't this one? No, that one I changed to Red Rover. Not exactly the most interesting name, but better than ship. Is what the original name was. I want something to do with like star or something, maybe. I have another ship on a different world called Star Sail, which I thought was a cool name, but now I have no clue what to call this one. So, Star. Starmade. That's what I'll call it. No, I'm joking. I don't Star Destroyer. I thought of, and then I realized that's taken. Even though the design that I have on my screen is actually somewhat similar to a Star Destroyer in like what the bridge looks like, but that's mainly it. Okay, you know what? I'm calling it the Star. Oh God. Star Miner. We'll go with Star Miner for now, because it is going to have mining capabilities. It's not going to be mainly a mining ship. It'll have other stuff too, but I think that's a good place to start. So, oh, I guess I should edit design, huh? So when it's in the shipyard, you'll see that it has this sort of hologram looking thing, because it's not technically a real... Well, I think you can actually still physically contact it. I can go through it because I'm in build mode right now, but I think it's still a physical thing, and actually all the systems inside the ship work, at least for some of them. So it's partially just... The only thing is that I don't think you can use the weapons or turrets or anything, and it can't undock, so that's the main difference. And then after I build this ship, or maybe halfway through, if I feel like working on something else for a bit, I'm probably going to make this station a bit better. I want to get to the point where the station is entirely indoors, because that way it's somewhat more realistic, and I think that'd be cool to be able to come out here. And also I want to get some transporters, which are basically personal teleporters you can put on stations from location to location. So I'd have one up here and one down there, and I could just jump back and forth, no need for the elevator. Though it is cool to just have the elevator there. So, alright. Let's go in the shipyard computer and press edit design. And now you can see, because we're in the shipyard, go into my inventory. I have creative mode inventory, so I can take anything I want, place as much of it as I want. And yeah. So, the design I'm looking at is somewhat like grayish blue, and sadly that's not a real color in here, so I'm thinking of going with a dark gray / blue design overall. for now, I'm just going to do it with dark gray, and I'll also get hazard armor because I want to outline the parameters and get to know, if I know like how far it goes out, then I know where to put my universal dock. And the one I'm looking at seems pretty good for that. Like a staircase down to about here would probably allow me to use my universal dock, maybe about here, and then I could go here. And I'll put a transporter on the ship too. I can go here to here from the ship, so I could go to doors just via transporter. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna start outlining the shape of the bridge. So symmetry. Let's go up and see how tall I want it from the ship core. So the bridge on this one I'm looking at, probably just come back a bit. I don't know how big I want the bridge. I'd say if that's about a third-ish of it, then that's probably good. 'Cause that'll be the top part. And it'll go forward a bit more. And then I can do this. Maybe I'll, if I remember to in editing, I'll pop the image that I'm looking at on this screen, so you guys can see sort of what I'm referencing and what I think this should end up looking like. So if that's the size of the bridge, that's probably good. And then it comes just basically maybe like a couple wedges, but then it mostly comes straight down. What I like about doing big ships like this is that the detailing is not as important, because when you're looking at a ship of this scale, that you don't see the little block details. You see the big picture mostly, so it helps a lot with design to not have to like go into every little detail of it. Alright, so this is the bridge. I should probably make it a little less tall, because otherwise this is going to be a bit too big. And then it would come down like, I don't know, halfway to this, like about there. And then this one has it going like this. And sort of coming out the front. But the drop down to the actual ship is a bit slow. Maybe a little faster than that, so like every 2 blocks I could do a wedge. Yeah. I feel like this bridge is a bit too tall. Maybe not, actually. I just need to make this a little bigger. There. That's probably good. And this is like sort of the first section of the bridge. And then it would come out to, oh god, I'm confusing myself looking at this design and trying to figure out what I've done in comparison. If I were to take this out like 5 blocks to there and start okay, well, I think I should probably just sort of build, and I'll update you on progress as I go. So I have a generally finished bridge, except for this part apparently, that I must have missed. So, I think it's alright. Maybe these could be a bit wider, but overall it looks pretty solid. And I think it is going to look pretty good on a major ship of this scale. You see that as the command center. I think it looks pretty awesome. It is on light mode, so it looks a bit different than it probably would, but do these shadows move? I feel like they should, because the sun moves, right? I think things orbit typically every 20 minutes or so, so I don't know if orbits are off in this world or something, but anyways, yeah, that's the general look of the bridge. And then overall we would have 2 somewhat decently sized wings, fins kind of things, and then the main body would be like directly under the bridge, 2 wings, and it would come out mostly staying wide and then sort of breaking like doing some pretty rough edges and coming around. Overall, I think it looks pretty good so far. Build this part. First I gotta fill in the floor of the bridge and figure out exactly what the actual core room is gonna look like. Obviously, I want to make it a little more actually properly, I can't think, like an actual room rather than just this really open kind of mess. So I'm probably gonna have one or a couple staircases going down to here, just a little main window room, another staircase, a couple more staircases going down, one more coming down here, and then down here would be the exit to the dock, and this would be about the height of the dock. So a bit tall, but I think it'll look pretty good. One concern I have is with shielding, because the way they changed it is it doesn't really cover your whole ship, it does an orb, and I think the orb starts at the ship core, so if it's back here and the front of the ship is up there, then I'm going to need a lot of shields in order to make that gap up. So, a little bit concerning there, but it's probably alright. So I can just do general filling things in for now. Oh, I was building with the wrong block. Yeah, it looked fine because this is the right side of the wedges, but it's not. There we go. Okay, so I basically finished the bridge. I guess it doesn't look a ton different from out here, but there's a proper core room now. Oh, I just realized that light's sticking out. I'll put that on this side then. Or maybe one down. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, this is gonna be, in the actual picture, this goes a bit into the ship, and then the rest of it goes like around, like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so that's gonna be at this level, is where the bottom is. And then it would stick all the way out through, potentially down by one, like a little small staircase, and then universal dock probably about here. So I think that's gonna be pretty good. And I wanted to take a quick break by, oh god, yeah, I have to take this massive staircase I built. So this is like the extended core room. There's the, no, I should get rid of these. No, I should actually just build a roof on the core room later. Anyways, this is like the main core room, and then there's the sort of extended area with the small little windows through the bridge. That's going to be an awesome sight because you can see the whole ship extending out. That's one of the things I like about a bridge above, because you can actually see forward and see the ship. Can you? No, you can't actually mine these. That's interesting. Anyways, yeah, there's a big flight of stairs here. Or several flights of stairs that you have to use to get out. And then you'd come down the hallway and out here. But that big trip is part of the reason I'm gonna get transporters right now. And that is gonna help us jump from place to place much more effectively. So I'm gonna hop in the factories and start doing that. I hope I wasn't producing anything really at this time, because that could be disastrous. Well, not disastrous, I would just have a lot of stuff. Doesn't look like I was making anything. Okay. So, is this the transporter? I think they might be in advanced. Yep. Alright, let's activate a bunch of them. Well, let's make, yeah, 10 is probably good for now. And we'll change it to transporter module. You need it's only a 1-in-1 thing, so 10 and 10 is good. Whoops, I'm searching things. Okay. So, I do have a storage up here, right? Yeah, okay. So, what I might want to do is, say, put a transporter up here. I guess it doesn't have to be symmetrical necessarily. Kind of a shame that it isn't, but that's fine. So I do that, and then select it, and do that. And now I'm going to change the name of this one to Shipyard. I need to make sure there's gravity modules everywhere while I'm at it. So there we go. Alright, now I'll do a transporter like right here. I'll put the controller right there, select. Oh, that's the wrong computer. I was like, why is it not letting me? But I was using the Shipyard computer. There we go. Alright, now also I want to go into here, edit design, and up here, I can go like say right here. Or you know what? I'll do it right here. Oh, look at that, they're conveniently right there. Okay. Transporter controller. Transport module. Change name. What is the ship called again? I can't remember what I called it. I literally don't know where I put the name. What's it called? You know what? Doesn't matter. I can go do this quickly, set it up, and yeah. So activate Shipyard, set destination, and boom. See, it's pretty awesome. So what did I call this thing again? Starminer. Okay, so I'll name the transporter Starminer there, but also I need to go to the bottom of the station. Boom, and just name this one factory, or sorry, station main floor. Okay, and we'll go to this one. It's called the Starminer, so I can just do this, and I'll rename this one to Starminer Bridge. Okay, so there. Now I have a quick teleport system between all of my different areas that I can go to. I think that I'm gonna end this one here. I've got the bridge done, which took me a little while. The rest of the ship probably won't take me as long. I'm gonna build it in big, like, sections. So that was probably the most detailing I'm gonna do. Well, I gotta add more color and stuff to it, but that was the most details I'm gonna add for this for the build for now. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.